Hello guys, KaiZerZan here, back with another video. In today's video we'll be taking out the Kiev, Russian Tier 6 Tech Tree alternate destroyer, and we'll be taking out on the map Tears of the Desert, and it's a domination game mode. I hope you guys enjoy, and let's jump straight into this match. Alright, so let's quickly take a look at the team roster there. We have a Kiev, Akatsuki, a Mars, and a Benson, and another Benson to worry about. So 5 destroyers. I believe it's 1 cruiser per team, and then there will be battleships, and of course there is an aircraft carrier, a Ranger on the enemy team that we need to worry about. I'm in a division with a Colorado and an Atlanta, and we've got the most southwestern spawn on the map, heading towards A. Alright. Before we go any further, I'd also quickly like to review the commander that we're using on the Kiev here is Vladimir Trubetskoy, inspired by Erich and Jerzy Swirski, double concealment build on the Kiev. And yeah, just make this ship gunboat as stealthy as possible. Alright, so here we are heading straight into A to hopefully try and get into the cap as quickly as possible and hopefully start capping or either contest. Important to note that we are located at the current time, so that means there is definitely a destroyer on this flank. And the Tristan track is pointing straight north, so we know there will be a destroyer heading this way pretty soon. It can be any of the 5 destroyers, so we need to be careful. If it's a double Benson, we're in trouble. Or if it's a Benson Mars, we're also in trouble. We see a York over there. Seems to be slowing down, so we preemptively just drop torps in that little channel to try and block him out. And we also drop torps on the other side of the island, and we instantly do get spotted. It is a Benson and it is a Mars. So here I realize there's 2 of them, and I'm in trouble. So I instantly start turning away, and I do decide to drop my smoke as a safety precaution. And I know my teammate is close by in the Atlanta with his radar, and he pops his radar, and the Benson gets spotted there. And I believe he popped his radar, or it could be that the Benson fired its guns and he was spotted. Anyways, the Benson is gone, luckily. The first destroyer down. Then my teammate pops his radar in the Atlanta, and we do take a shot there at the Mars. Thought he was accelerating. Seems like he's slowing down to a complete halt. And now he's speeding up, so now we lead him appropriately. 3,000 on that salvo. And hopefully with this next salvo we should be able to finish off the Mars there. Oh, just shy of finishing off. And unfortunately he disappeared. The radar expired on the Atlanta. And now I need to go find him. We cannot allow this Mars to escape and drop torpedoes like he is doing here. That's not a good idea. These torpedoes were aimed at my division mate in the Colorado, I believe. And yeah, it's really messy. Luckily we do get spotted there, so we see the Mars, and we do take a shot there at him, lead him appropriately, and boom, there goes the Mars. And that's all before the North Carolina could potentially gun us down there. Luckily, we can use the smoke screen as cover to drop some torps on that North Carolina that seems to be aggressively pushing in for some unknown reason. He probably thinks the destroyer is running away or something. I don't know. But we'll take advantage of the situation and get those torpedoes out of the North Carolina. Alright, so luckily we're on 2 kills already. So now we just got to wait and see how these torpedoes are going. So we do decide to open fire on the Carolina there. We do see he damage con, so we know he's put out the fires and the floods, and hopefully within a few seconds his damage con should be finished, and then he will be able to take a torpedo and hopefully get flooding. Alright, so there we see, zoom in, he took 1 torpedo, maybe another one, and boom, 2 torpedoes flooding, and we got the North Carolina for our 3rd kill of the match very quickly in the start of this match so far. 4 minutes in and we already got 3 kills, 2 destroyers down, and the battleship. Very, very nice. Alright, we see the sign up, and there's the York. I believe the York is reversing currently, and we need to keep an eye on where that sign up is heading. But I quickly want to cap the base before the York decides to rush in and pop his German sonar, which will be a problem for me. So I would like to cap before any difficult situations might arise here. Alright, so 45 seconds left on the cap. We know there's 2 destroyers, 3 destroyers on the opposite side of the map on Charlie spawn, and there's two of them spotted and one is unspotted over there, and we know the aircraft carrier is on that side of the map as well. Okay, so 25 seconds left on the cap more or less, and we see the carrier is making its way over here, so I am getting spotted, and there is the York. Switch to AP. We see the York is broadside, slowing down, slowing down, slowing down. Come on, rear guns. And we unfortunately did not manage to hit the York there, but it's 5 seconds for the cap. 4, 3, 2, 1. And Euro switch back to high explosive because I don't know which angle the York will be presenting. There's the York. His turrets are still not pointing in my direction, but looks like he did drop torpedoes on me. Very, very smart move. I keep on with the HE. Finally, he gets his guns on target, and he does hit me there. And I do pop my first heal. Alright, so torpedoes are out at the York. I see he's still presenting a broadside angle, so I believe I am loading in AP now. See if we can't take care of this broadside York, but he is angling away from us now. So HE might be a better situation, but we see he is turning in back in broadside. So we hit him there for one defend medal. Sorry, one defend ribbon, and hopefully with that one we reset him again, and that's our 4th kill of the match. So we're around about half health, more or less, for the health on our ship here. And we know the aircraft carrier is probably coming this way, but we see twist and track is pointing to our right hand side. So we switch to HE. We see the last known position of the two destroyers over there, Akatsuki and Kiev. They are both coming this way, so my Atlanta division mate said he's going to fully push them in the smoke screens. He's got his radar more or less reloaded. So yeah, we are start opening up fire. And we see the Kiev there. Take our shots there. The Kiev zoom in a little, but my division mate in the Atlanta manages to finish off the Kiev there. Unfortunately, that Benson is too far out of range for me to effectively hit, but we do see we have another Akatsuki here. I believe my teammate just popped his radar now, and we're on 4 kills here. So hopefully we'll be able to work together with my division mate in the Atlanta to finish off this one. I believe my division mate in Atlanta said he's focusing on the other destroyer on the other side of this island, and we are going to finish off the Akatsuki here for our Kraken Unleashed and our 5th kill of the match. Very, very nice. Alright, so yeah, my division mate in Atlanta is focusing there on the Benson, and there's only the Benson and the aircraft carrier left, and the aircraft carrier, I believe, is somewhere behind us. If we look on the minimap, we see the squadron of planes, torpedo bombers, just took off from the aircraft carrier, so we know he's more or less in his last known position that he was spotted in. So in that case, I decide to make a straight line for the last known position of the carrier, and my division mate in the Colorado is pushing to try and cut off the carrier as well. So hopefully between the two of us, we should be able to engage with the aircraft carrier. There it is. The American Tier 5 tech tree carrier, the USS Ranger, and hopefully we will be able to combine together to take care of the Ranger there. Just quickly looked over to see my health, the health of my division mate there in the Colorado. He seems to be about half health. And next up we can focus on this Ranger together now. Just making sure that he still has enough hit points to take 1 or 2 bomb drops from the carrier, and there we both start opening fire. I start off with HE here on the Ranger to see if I can't get a few fires, and we do manage to get a high explosive citadel there on the Ranger there. Let's see if we can't land another one. We aim for the sides of the ship, not for the deck on top, because the shells will just bounce and shatter on top. Yeah, we get a double citadel and we get our Confederate medal. Very nice. And I believe my division mates in the Colorado finishes off the Ranger there, and my division mate in the Atlanta finished off the other destroyer that was on the other side of the map there. And that brings us to the end of this quick match on Tears of the Desert in the Kiev. We get a Kraken Unleashed there, first blood Confederate, and just shy of 60,000 damage for a base XP of 2,831 on 5 kills and our division placed 1, 2, and 3 on the team there for a very, very nice division match there. Perfectly balanced and there to back up each other in sticky situations. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button, and if you want to see more videos like this, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Auf Wiedersehen.